Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Goes out to stiff arm. So Pittsburgh's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
The shotgun running play call. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back, it's Ryan. Took contact on the throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Panthers will line up to boot it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Nittany Lions offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Ryan. Right the receiver.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
It's clear over the middle. Can they catch him? He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Here comes a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And they bring him down for a loss. After the big game, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And a player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pocket breaking down, and the pass is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Ryan. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. Screenplay works. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his
swarm by the pass rush.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. He gets loose. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? It's a shotgun run call. Running with purpose. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The Panthers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Back to pass. It's Ryan. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Grab near the sticks. It's Chambers. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball in.
They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give the...
Trap again in the pocket.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Drops back, looking to throw on third and forever. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The Panthers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Higgins. Contact as he threw it. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They look to throw it here on second down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
To throw, it's Higgins. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Dickey. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Hand off to the single back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
That makes the score. Penn State 24, Pitt 7.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Panthers will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Scanning the field. It's Higgins. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. He keeps it on the design run. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Gets the first and still running. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Higgins. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And the Nittany Lions are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Tight end goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. The quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll give it to the back. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The ball is caught. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. Rush set her down to the offense after that first down completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Second down after that short completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. To the air, it's Ryan. Grab made by the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made over the middle. He's tackled quickly, and the yardage is good enough for the first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Chambers. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Scanning the field. It's Ryan. The sure hands. It's Chambers. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Panther.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Penn State.
The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense able to grab the football, but it doesn't matter. Short of the mark. Turnover on downs.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.